Mamma mia, that's up running high. Running a tiny bit high, but not too bad. What are you guys? Okay, yeah, alright, let's get started. Whoa, what is happening here? What are we in? What's the problem? Okay. Alright everyone, welcome back to another live stream. Mopar Man here. We're streaming Cold Steel again, and today we finished Chapter 5 like we wanted to. We're now just starting Chapter 6. Today's stream is going to be not as long today. I'm going to be finishing up relatively 15, maybe 30 minutes early before our usual. But the goal for the day is generally to hopefully, make it through the first night of the field study. Alright, and then we'll call it there. Hopefully we make it that far. I'm hoping that because there's the dungeon we gotta do again, or the old schoolhouse we gotta do again, there's bonding events and all other stuff, there's a bunch of other stuff, and I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I have 2 fans blowing on me right now because it is so hot out. I don't know if you can hear that, but there are. So I apologize in advance, but I cannot do whatever was going on today, so I hope you can bear with that in mind, and I'm gonna get myself my Ouroboros pen because I cannot stream without that. Alright, I'm back. And I got my pen. Not in the best place, but oop! Alright, let's get this started. I won't be needing this just yet. I can just take that off. First off, oh yeah, I want to talk to Steve first. Let me get my guide open, because I need that too. I completely forgot about that. Alright, today's the 18th, yada yada yada. Chronicles, got that stuff. Let's see, got all that stuff. Doesn't look like there's hang-up. Alright, nothing to do on 18. Let's see, find the black cat at library. Sort of event for Crow? Where's Crow at? Huh. Well, let's just, we'll talk to our two usuals, and then we'll talk to Crow for that short event and find the black cat. I just came up with a good idea. Oh, let's hear it. A shooting gallery using real bullets. Only problem is that you would put a hole in your prize. Oh, that's the only problem. Yeah, that would never fly on Academy grounds. Dang. Oh, look at cute little Fee there. She's so disappointed in that. That's adorable. Alright, let's see. Let's talk to Milliam. I'm sure she's up to something. When you end up joining the cooking club, Milliam? Not that long ago. I figured I'd get to eat all kinds of tasty stuff here. Just remember that it's the cooking club, not the eating club. Don't worry, I'm making stuff too. I made the stove blow up the other day. Oh boy. Alright, let's talk to Sarah. Hello, you two. Try and come up with an idea for the festival soonish, okay? Though I guess that it's easier said than done. But with board's decision to go forward with your next field study, I know you're pretty limited on the time we can devote to brainstorming. Well, either way, better to have a few ideas knocking around sooner instead of waiting until the last minute. The longer you take, the more of the vice principal's angry ranting I'll have to endure. We'll do everything we can. Alright, let's go talk to Toa. Then we'll find the black cat. And then we'll talk to Crow. Okay, next on the agenda is the issue of the food and drink stalls. More specifically, how we ensure our hygiene standards across Holopar. That's a big one, especially with how many non-academy visitors we'll have. Worse yet, Heinrich and some of the other instructors were saying the stalls should be banned if we can't take care of them. Are they crazy? We couldn't possibly ban food and drink stalls at a festival. That's half the fun right there. In the end, we're really going to need to each and every student to understand their responsibilities regarding the hygiene. We still got a month, so if we take the initiative early. Hold on, I'm gonna adjust my pen. That's better. Okay, that's much better. What do we discuss this with Instructor Beatrix in the infirmary and work with her? And worked with her. It seems like a good way to do it. So, sounds good to me. No objections here. It's settled then. I'm sure if we work together, everything will be fine. Okay, let's move on to the next topic. She seems really busy. I was going to ask her about what Class 7 could do about the festival. Could do for the festival. But today definitely does not seem like the right time. Maybe tomorrow. Alright, let's talk to Crow. Actually, you know what? Library first. I completely forgot. Meow. Yeah, we don't need a... Alright, let's see... Crow's nuts. Let's see... I forget what I did with... You know what? Maybe... Yes, there we go. Because I know we're gonna have Fee on the next one. Don't believe Emma's gonna be coming with us. Yeah, she's not coming, so we can take her stuff. Laura... No. Shining. Oh, wait. Let's see. Evergreen, here we go. You won't be needing this stuff. I guess we could leave it with you, really. I mean, and the same with you. Because you guys need it more than I do. I'd rather you guys keep that stuff than... Oh. Let's see. I still need one more. One tiny 5%. Really just an evade one? If it is, then it is, and I don't really care. I just wanna look like it's something else. Okay, evade one. I'll give her a Hellfire. Let's see, I actually... No. Yeah, we're good. Let's give her Wrath. And that should do it. He is all set. As far as Pro goes, let's give him... I want to give my main 3 out frontliners, and well, not frontliners, but people are going to be using their stuff right now. Blood. And we'll give him Diabolos. Then we'll give... I guess Domination wouldn't be bad. Hellfire again. Let's give him Scent. Oh, that's right. You could have... Nah. What else do you give? No, damn it. Fuck. Shit. Nah, Blood is better. Hey. I have all 4 elements, I got that, so let's give you... Brahma. That way you have each and every single one of the elements. But I don't see any boss up ahead that would need Brahma. Maybe a handful could, but not worth... No. No, we'll give you Luck, and we will give you... Yes. Well, actually, yeah, we can give you Bronda. We can give you Brahma. Perfect. Let's see, the next one... Elliot's going, and... Elise is going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Machias uses Emma, Laura. Those and Millium. And guys? No. What was it? No, Machias is coming with us. That's right. Yeah, I don't need them, but Lisa on the other hand. Okay, I will give you Deus. I'll give you Hellfire. I will give you Mars. I will give you Flood. I will give you Scent. I will give you Scent down here. Same with Blood. Just a color thing, you know? I will give you... Have... 2, 4, let's give you Skanda. Give you Force. Actually, you don't even need... don't need that. Okay, how about we trade you for Skanda? I mean, you for Skanda? Oh, I already have Skanda. What am I talking about? Yeah, let's give you Sephiroth. That gives... What do you give? You give 100. You give 100 anyway, so I could... Well, you don't even need that, do you? Actually, I will give you that, or I could give this. I already have Shining, so the fact that you'd be there would be pretty pointless. So let's give you Sephiric Ring. And you have all those. Let's give you Brahma. I think Link. No. 1, 2, 4. Got it. All right. Actually, I'm gonna need you for the. Okay, so let's give you your stuff back. God damn it! I fucked myself up. Shit. Mars. I am wasting so much time, damn it. Fine. Seri, Insanine. Spirit Breaker. Yokai? Why not yokai? Where's my stuff? Damn it. Photos. Pictures of these things ahead of time. Mars. Do I have enough stuff? No, Rakshasa. I need a Rakshasa. Rakshasa. Attack 3. Legion. Okay. Then Domination. Zeus. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I can. Okay, and let's give you back your... I have another Mars still. Yipperoni. Brahma. Chakravarti. Mine 3. Send. I know I got a few of those left. Reaper. Sending. Diablos. Okay. That's gonna be, I might as well give you guys your equipment back too. For as much as... I gave you some of it. Okay, let's give you back your equipment. What was that? Let's give you a Medal of Dawn. And let's give you a Medal of Dawn. I don't remember how I put these, but whatever. Let me see. Damn it, why'd I have to mess with this? Passionate Rouge. It's still blue, and it's still blue. Not much point leaving you with 2 of these, but Let me see. Alright, I think I'm good. Guess not. Hey, Ring. Speak of the devil, Crow was just talking about you. What's this I hear about you guys struggling with your plans for the Academy Festival? The Baron to say it, but it's true. Oh, if you had it so much on your plate with your field studies, who can blame you? You start thinking of stuff now. You start thinking of stuff now. That's all that's out of the way now. That's out of the way. So, good point. Man, you start thinking of stuff now. That's all that's out of the way. Though. Good point. It'd be nice if you'd actually lend us a hand or come up with something. And if I did, I'd be denying you youngsters a valuable lesson in independence. How can I live with myself? Sounds like Crow's already made himself home at Class 7. In Class 7. It sure does. In fact, they're getting along so well that I think he should spend another year with them. Hold on, Angelica. You're not seriously hoping I get held back a year, are you? What'd I ever do to you? What's this? Ew, that's some bad fan art. Let's see later. That reminds me, actually. What did you all do for last year's festival? We were We were in different classes, so we all did different things. My class had a little attraction that used some machines I built myself. You certainly showed off your stuff with that, didn't ya? Meanwhile, I had the pleasure of playing the leading man in a play we held in the auditorium. Now that was popular. By which I mean all the girls went absolutely crazy for her and almost tore the auditorium down. Of course, I had wade through the sea of admirers to get to my top priority Towa's class as Cat Cafe. Just remembering how impossibly cute she was in her cat outfit sends shivers down my spine. Wow, I didn't know you could weaponize cuteness. Hey, if you want to weaponize cuteness, weaponize V. I mean, damn. But not only did Crow take charge by helping out a bunch of different places, he even organized our performance that closed out the festival. You all did a performance together? Yeah, nothing too fancy. Might have been almost popular at Jellica's play. Might have been almost as popular as Jellica's play, though, I don't know. Oh, let's not be humble now. It was far and away the most popular event at the festival. The audience was so excited that Toa managed to get over her initial nervousness and get really into it. Now I've got to know what this was. Now I've got to know what this is. Or was, whatever. Maybe I'll tell you about it some other time. Speaking of Toa, actually, we really can't thank you enough for what you did while the trade conference was going on. I guess that applies to Crow too. I don't even want to imagine what would have happened to her if you hadn't stopped the railway guns. Okay, turn off the waterworks. No need to thank me for helping a buddy. He's right. Besides, it wasn't like we were the only ones involved either. I'm just glad we're all here safe and sound and can joke around about the festival like this. That's all the thanks I need. Even so, thanks, Reen. Good luck on coming up with something. Seconded. If you need us to lend you a hand, just ask. I'll do just that. Alright, let's trade some. I want to exchange my. Fuck! Yeah, return to the dormitory.
Insects, huh? Well, it is fall, I guess. Hard to believe I've already been here half a year. The festival used to seem so far off, and now it's just next month. The past 6 months really have flown by.
Huh? Is that you, Reed?
Noah.
Toa? Hey there. Haven't seen you out and about too much lately. I thought you were still stuck in today's student council meeting.
I'm surprised you heard about it. We just finished up a little while ago. So I thought that was a nice point to call it a day.
I see. Did you guys discuss the Academy Festival?
Yep. We've still got a lot we need to nail down before next month to keep the preparations running smoothly. There's enough to discuss that we're actually meeting again tomorrow.
Sounds like work's really keeping you busy then. By the way, have you figured out what you'd like me to help you with tomorrow? I'll even take the tasks now if you have them handy.
Oh, I usually sort those out before I go to bed. I guess I could go over them now, but there's some shopping I really need to do. Sorry, is it okay if I give them to you tomorrow morning like usual?
That's totally fine.
Ring, there's something I want to tell you, and I'm sorry it's taken me so long to say it, but I want you and everyone from Class 7 to know how grateful I am for what you did at Corellia Fortress.
Oh. It's fine, really. We've gotten plenty of rounds of thanks for it already. We just kind of ended up in the wrong place at the right time, and we were lucky the instructors were there, and...
That doesn't change the fact that you saved my life. I wasn't on the same floor where the conference was being held, but if a shot from the railway guns had hit Orcus Tower, I doubt I'd be standing here today.
Toa, I'm just glad you're safe.
Thanks. Anyway, I feel like I'm just kind of babbling on and repeating myself now, so I'll stop myself here.
Huh. She's awfully conscientious, isn't she? Oh, you said you were on your way out to do some shopping, right? Is there a lot on your list?
Well, a pretty good amount, I suppose. Oh, and I just remembered I need to pick up that stuff at the bookstore, too. Then after I get everything I need at the general store, I might have to make a trip back here to drop it off.
You could do that. Or I could come along with you and help carry all those bags. So how about it? No strings. I just feel like you could use a hand.
Oh no, there's no way I could drag you along on all my errands. I mean, sure, it'd be a big help, but I just feel so bad asking you to do it. Ugh, that makes it sound like deep down I secretly want you to come, and that's not...
Well, if it eases your conscience, there's actually something I need your advice on. It's about my class and what we can do for the upcoming festival.
That should be everything. Wow, is it this late already?
I guess the sun has started setting a little earlier lately. Still, I had no idea you came here often.
Well, Mick is always able to get stuff you can't buy anywhere else. He's my go-to guy when there's something I can't get at the Academy store. Like, I think we even asked him for a penguin costume once, and he actually got it.
Yeah, it sounds like you have a pretty unique shopping list.
Uh-huh. Wait! How did you end up with all those bags?
They kept giving them to me, Toa.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Here, give me some of those.
Don't worry about it, I'm fine. You're carrying plenty as it is.
On that subject, Toa, you mind giving me that bag too?
Sorry, Reen. Well, how about we take a break in the rest area over there? I'll buy you a coffee or something. You wanted to ask me something about the Academy Festival too, right? Ooh, yeah. That does sound like a problem. Well, your class doesn't have enough people to do anything that involves large-scale equipment or decorations. You all could get together and run a little cafe without any problems, if you all wanted to do something like that.
I'd thought about it, yeah. Still, if we're going to do something, I at least want it to be as impressive as what the other classes are doing.
Feeling a little competitive, aren't we, Reen?
Yeah, you can say that.
Well, you have enough people to put on a play or run a game tournament, but other first-year classes have already applied to do both of those.
I see. I don't really want to copy an idea another class is already doing. Actually, didn't you, Crow, Angelica, and George use the stage for your exhibit last year?
You heard about that? How much do you know?
Not too much. All of them seemed to dance around the details. One thing they all agreed on, though, was that it was a real hit.
Me and my big mouth.
Yeah, that was pretty cute.
You really want to know?
If you don't mind telling me, anyway. Who knows? It might help me think of something Class 7 could do.
Well, if you insist, I can't turn down a chance to help a sweet, fledgling first year, especially after how much you helped me.
This is the cutest I've ever seen Toa.
I'll reach down to my toes and muster every last bit of courage to tell you.
Okay.
Thanks. Was it some kind of traumatic experience or something?
Well, in short, we put on a musical performance. A little concert of sorts, you could say.
Wow, really? I wouldn't have expected that from you guys. So you can play an instrument then?
I am afraid not. That's how I got stuck being the singer. Angie, Crow, and George all played for the show, though.
Wow, that actually sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. If we put on a musical show, I'm sure Elliot would be a big help. So what kind of music was it? Classical? Folk? Show tunes?
Well, it's hard to describe, but it was passionate, really modern.
I'm not sure I get what you mean.
Well, it's not really a genre that's caught on in the Empire yet. You definitely wouldn't hear it played in Heimdall's Opera House, that's for sure.
Huh?
Alright. Do you have some free time tomorrow evening? If you can't come until after you're done exploring the old schoolhouse, that's okay with me.
Tomorrow evening? Yeah, I should be free. Should I meet you in the student council room?
Oh no, can you go to the computer room in the main school building?
Sure thing. Does this have something to do with the concert you held last year?
You'll just have to find out tomorrow night.
Date?
Anyway, sorry to keep asking favors of you, but would you mind coming to the lower class dormitory with me? If you
Sure
stay out
thing.
here much longer, we're going to miss dinner at the dorms.
Sure thing, I'll spend the night in your room.
You have a point. But really, I'm fine with all the bags. Just leave the heavy lifting to me.
You're so stubborn.
Sorry. Let's see. Hang out in the dormitory. Talk to our girl. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. You got your next field study and your practical exam coming up too, so the sooner you think of something, the better. If you really can't think of anything, you could always just post up your field study reports and call it a day. And win the award for being the most boring event ever? Not on my watch. We'll only have one chance to ensure the festival has first years, after all. Good, good. You do understand. The chairman stated that she has high hopes for the Academy Festival. Visitors will be coming from all different regions, so it should be quite stimulating for the economy, she says. Oh. Of course, she's also looking forward to your performance as well. I'm tingling with the anticipation myself. Sorry. B? Oh. Guess I'll go straight to bed tonight. Damn it, Fee. You're not a witch or anything, are you? Because every time you yawn, you make me want to yawn. And the yawns I usually give out are pretty genuine too. Like, I genuinely yawn when the word yawn comes up for her. Easy to come up with ideas when you're well rested. That's true. But that raises the question, with all those naps you take, how are you always so tired? Years of experience. Oh, right. That, that makes sense. Alright, so Sarah, I talked to... What are you staring at? Hey, should I call it a day? Request from Angelica? She put in indirectly. I guess it doesn't have anything to do with the orbital light. But it says to come prepared. I wonder what that's all about. Let's see, we've got usual letters from the principal, and the others a request for helping making a dish. And this evening I'm meeting up the plateau in the computer room. I'm curious what she has to show, but I guess that's right now I should just focus on the task I've got here. Well, we've got a nice fall day on our hands, and it looks like the weather's going to stick around for a while. My first free day since we switched back to the long sleeve uniforms too. Better roll up those sleeves and get to work. Ay. Alright, I say we get done with 2 of the missions. Because these ones are pretty quick. And then we go hold on. I say we do from heart to stomach. And then we'll do the personal request. And then we'll go around from doing the events. Let's see, if there are any hidden... No, it doesn't look... Well, this one's for the evening. So it doesn't look like there's anything. Let's see, doesn't look like there's anything. The 19th, let's see. Let's see. Black cat, lower cast, oh, it's got it. Alright. Alright, what are you up to, B? Are they bloomed yet? Talk to you, Patrick. Celestine's attitude to play has been strange, to say the least. I'm loath to suspect him, but could he be up to something behind my back? Patrick, you okay? What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? Leave me be. Yeah, looks like your flowers bloomed. Alright. Oh my, you seem to be running a little high today. Yeah, let's tone you down. You're at 8,000 though.
Right.
Not too high, but yeah, let's go 7,500. It's interesting. Very weirdly interesting, but
Right.
yeah. Yeah, you're perfect. You'll have your moments, but I think it'll be fine. You're meant from the wind orchestra, I presume. Hold on, one little second. Okay, we're good. I was charging my controller, so you're meant from the wind orchestra, I presume. I'm here to see you about your request you made to the student council. Then let's make you Ring, then. There's just a little something I'd like you to help me out with. You were planning on making some food as a present, weren't you? Well, someone's lucky. Who's it for? It's actually Uncle Makarov's birthday today, so I'm making it for him. He's always eating junk food and stuff, so I thought that some delicious home-cooked meal would be the best present ever. Even better, he's getting this amazing present from his super cute niece too. I can see his joyful expression already. Well, sort of. Right? That's where you come in, Reen. I want you to give some extra special inspiration about what to make. Let me get this straight. You don't want help actually making it. Pretty much, yeah. How confident are you in your cooking skills, by the way? You know, I guess I'm decent. Wouldn't it have been a better idea to ask the cooking club about this, though? That's what I thought too, so I asked them first. The head of the club didn't seem like he wanted to teach me much, though. He gave me a huge speech about how water isn't normally flammable, and you need to learn the basics or something. But, oh, right. Maybe I should back out of this request while I still have a chance. Does that mean you've got no cooking experience at all, then? I know how to peel a banana, if that counts. It definitely doesn't. Well, either way, I'll pull it off somehow. I'm just that good. I don't understand how she can feel that confident. That aside, I'm glad you can cook, at least. So, can you help me out right now? Alright, I'm in. So what exactly do you want me to do here? Thanks. Basically, I want you to decide on some dishes that you think are completely superb. And when you do, I want you to bring them here and show them to me. Is that all? Yep, I'll make something based on whatever you bring to me. Right. Does it matter what kind of dishes I bring along? Oh yeah, I meant to mention that I'm planning on making him a full-course meal. So I need you to prepare 3 different dishes for me, one of each course. I really don't think beginners usually attempt to make full-course meals, but shoot for the stars, I guess. Anyway, once again, what kind of dishes are you looking for? It wouldn't be a full-course meal without a nice starter, right? I think some sort of soup would be good for that. After that, I'll need something for the main dish. And of course, we can't forget about something delicious for dessert. You need to bring you soup, main dish, and dessert. Then you only need one of each, right? Understood. I'll get right on it for you. I'll get right on it. Thanks. Oh yeah, does Instructor Makarov have any favorite foods or something? It might be a good idea to bring along stuff that matches his taste. Oh, don't worry, he's not fussy. He'd probably eat out of the trash if I didn't stop him. I guess if we were talking specifics, it'd be good if you could bring something nice and nutritious for him. He hasn't been looking too healthy lately, so it'd be nice to try and fix that. Nutritious, got it. I'll see what I can do. Thanks. Thanks a lot. I can't wait to see what you bring me. Alright. Let's see what I got for my dishes. I think I got a good helping a lot of. Okay. It looks like... Okay, well, I'm not using that anyway, but still, that's remarkably low. Oh, Rin, have you figured out what to bring me for all 3 courses yet? Well then, can you show me what you've got in mind, starting with the soup? Sure, okay. I got jewel porridge. After that, I have, for the main dish, the Imperial Hamburger. Wait, no. The Ultimate Hot Pot. And then, I got the Heavenly Gelato for the dessert. Okay, let me go over those again. Jewel porridge, Ultimate Hot Pot, and Heavenly Gelato. Have I got all those right? I want to make sure. Choose again. Sorry, can you eat? Yeah. 2,400. 12,000. Okay, I was scared I gave him 1,200. You see, the bigger the recovery HP, the more reward you get. And I need to have one that exceeds... hold on. 8,000 or higher. So you can see that 12,000 is an instant win. Yeah, I've decided to go with these 3. So you'll be taste testing them, all of them. You'll be taste testing. Whatever. Yep. Okay, time to get these all taste. Time to see what these all taste like. So you'll be taste testing them? So you'll be taste testing all of them? Yeah, that's what I meant to say. That was delicious. I feel really full of energy too. That was perfect. Oh, now I know. Now I think I know what just to make him. Okay, time to get cooking. Good luck. Jesus. That's a nightmare in the ears. It's done. Look at me amazed by the power of niece's love in her uncle. I'm going to call it Mint Special Omega. Oh wow, that actually looks good. It's a kind of risotto, right? Come on, Reen, don't be silly. It's clearly a gratin. Clearly. It looks nothing like a gratin and everything like a risotto, but who am I to argue? Hey, I know. Why don't you try some too? Think of it as a reward. I mean more than enough for us to have a special sample. Have a little sample. Sure, if you say so. $100 CB, damn. Well, that's certainly unique, I'll give you that. Well, I think it might be healthy at least. I'm sorry it doesn't taste very good though. Hey, it's not all bad. Besides, it's a thought that counts, right? I'm sure Instructor Makarov will be happy no matter what it tastes like. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Besides, even if the main dish turned out to be some kind of disaster, the soup and dessert will make up for it. That's the spirit. By the way, I've ended up with a lot of leftover ingredients that I don't know what to do with. Do you want to take some off my hands? You want to take some of them off my hands? Off hands or whatever? Ingredients that went into that? Sure, if you insist, it never hurts to have some extra ingredients. Well, here you go then. Wow, you really did have a lot. Well, time for me to get started on the other courses. Thanks for all the help today, Reen. No problem. Good luck with your cooking. Oh, Reen. Sorry, but I've got another student council meeting right now. I'll probably be able to show you what I was talking about this evening, though. Fine by me. We're meeting in the computer room, right? Yes, indeedy. You better get excited. Alright, gymnasium.
Hey, thanks for coming.
Good morning, Angelica. I saw you'd placed a request for me. I'm assuming this one isn't on behalf of the engineering club?
Yeah, this one's a personal favor. Anyway, I hate beating around the bush, so let me get to the point. Will you spar with me?
You want to fight?
Don't look so surprised. This is a military academy after all. I enjoy the martial arts as much as anyone. It's not like I spend all my time on the prowl for beautiful maidens to deflower.
I question that.
Is that really something you should be fessing up to? Still, this feels so out of the blue. Did something happen?
You're overthinking it. It's just that it's been a while since I got any good exercise. No need to make a big deal out of it. Just think of it as a fun way to kill some time. So, you in?
I wanna have my domination point, so...
I'm sorry. This was really sudden. I think I need a little time to get in the right frame of mind.
You're more reserved than I took you for. Who knew? Well, just let me know when you're ready to throw down.
It's not that it's just I wanna make sure I have the right... Oh, I already do have domination on. Okay then, let's do it.
I want to spar with you. Feels like it's been too long since I've seen any action. I'm ready whenever you are, so just say the word.
The way she talks is very... You know, you guys know what I'm about right now.
Alright, I'm game for it.
What was your voice acting? I'm just very curious. I'm sorry, but I really am curious. Gosh. Let's see. Kimberly Brooks. Wow. Not who I was expecting. Let's see. What have you done that I know? Angelica. As far as I see it, nothing. I don't know you from anywhere. Well, maybe except Justice League War, but that may have been a very brief. Let's see. I do know you from well, no, I don't. I've not seen that, and quite frankly, that looked like garbage. I know you about that. I know the character, but not. I don't know the voice actress. Let's see. What others? Have you really done nothing? Like, have I really never seen Mucho Lucha? Mucha Lucha? I've not seen that in forever. Jesus, that's an oldie. I don't remember any of the voices though. Danny Phantom? That's a twist I wasn't expecting. Sorry, I'm just very...
Much obliged.
You're in Jimmy Neutron? You have not done many roles. Well, I know the shows. I know a lot of the shows, but you have not done many roles that I've ever seen you in. Let's go back. Go tab. Shoot. There. Sorry.
Well, let's not waste any more fighting time talking.
Your stance is...
Don't think of holding back on me now. Though I'm a bit rusty, so I don't know how much of a fight I'll put up.
You wouldn't know it just looking at her. Her guard seems flawless. If I leave any openings, she's going to run me into the ground. No worries. I'm planning to give you everything I've got.
You guys know what I'm staring at right now. I mean, those movements.
That's what I want to hear. Well then, come at me.
I'm
see
sorry.
what you're made
God
of.
damn.
Go! Azure Blades, gather on my blade!
Not a bad workout.
That's that. Let's keep moving.
Why are you down on the ground, Rain?
I did it.
Why are you out of breath? All we did is use an S-craft.
I should have expected a swordsman of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school wouldn't go down so easily. If I'd been keeping up with my training, I could have given you a stiffer challenge.
If you hadn't just told me, I wouldn't have guessed you'd skipped a single day of your training. In fact, you're actually even stronger than I expected you'd be.
I'm still just a fledgling. Got a long way to go before I can really serve up an A+ beatdown. I'm nowhere near as strong as Instructor Sarah, and my old master was pretty amazing herself.
Oh, believe me, I felt plenty of skill and training in every punch you landed. By the way, your fighting style reminded me a lot of the Eastern martial art Taito. Are you a practitioner by any chance?
I should have guessed you'd be familiar with it. Around 7 years ago, I met a lady from the East who was traveling around the Empire. I kinda ran away from home and followed her around for about half a year, and she taught me Taito. I've mixed in a bit of my own flavor over time, though. Good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Even now, I still find it hard to believe you're from one of the 4 great houses.
Aren't you the flatterer? You're gonna make me blush.
That wasn't flattery.
Well, we might not be as tangled up as Eustace's family, but House Ragnar has its fair share of issues. Guess that's why my rebellious teenage impudence has hung on so long. Even now, there are still some family affairs I worry about.
What kinds of things?
It'd probably be better if I kept it to myself. At least for now. Anyway, I'm lucky to have met Toa, Crow, and George, and then some cool first years like you guys. I'm glad I came to Thor's. Right now, in my life, you guys are all I need.
Angelica.
But hey, it's nice to know I can still hold my own in a fight. At least I know that if worse comes to worse, I should be able to keep Toa and the others safe. And knowing that is enough to have made this all worthwhile. Thanks, Reen.
You're welcome. Glad to finally be able to help you out for a change. And besides, it sounds like some good ideas for what Class 7 can do for the festival might just be coming my way.
I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with. And yeah, I hear you'll be spending some alone time with Toa this evening,
What?
Oh, there's no need to be embarrassed. It's just that Toa might be perfectly professional when it comes to work. But she's more than a little inexperienced when it comes to the menfolk. So promise me you'll be gentle with her, okay?
Angelica, listen to me. I promise to be as rough as I possibly can. That's all I promise. Yeah, wait, I don't know the meaning of the word gentle.
Now, if you'll excuse me. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I wanted to give you this for helping me out. Anyway, see you around. I'll let you know when I'm ready for round 2.
Damn, she sounds hot.
She really is one of a kind. Oh well, I guess I should be going too.
Alright, that's 2 quests done. There are no hidden quests. So I can finally get started. See, we do B, Sarah, Laura, Emma, or Emma, Laura, then I guess we do Machias just to end this area, then Gaius, Eustace, then Elliot. Yeah. So far we're about an hour in. Oh, we're not. It's not bad, but. Yeah, let's go see B. Hey, babe. Whoa, are these the flowers you planted? I didn't realize so many of them will bloom at the same time. Great job, Fee. You helped. I'm gonna give some of them out now. Sounds like a good idea to me. Nothing wrong with showing off the fruits of your efforts. Yep. I'm still thinking up stuff up for the festival too. Thanks, but it's fine if you focus on this for now. Cheers. You should help her with the flowers deliveries. Need a hand with those? Sure. Let's start potting. I'm on it. These flowers are really pretty. Did you ever find out what they're called? Abel said they're an herb. They're used for all kinds of remedies. Very practical. Huh. Your old Jaeger Corps probably got a lot of use out of them. Oh, one more thing. Apparently they symbolize familial love. Ah. Do you miss the others in the Corps? Kind of. I don't feel lonely though. I like it here. Glad to hear it. I never thought I'd be able to raise these. I didn't understand what Abel meant by giving them love at all. I don't think that's the case. In fact, I think you're the only person who could have raised them so well. You spend plenty of time with all of us by this point. We're all like family on our own. And I know you care about us. Maybe you're right. How wonderful. Oh, Adel, Oof. B, as the head of the gardening club, there's not a thing in the world that can make me happy. Now you should go spread your love by delivering your flowers to everyone. Can't breathe. Can't say I ever wanted to trade places with B before now. Oh, Rain, so you finally come out and admit it. I really am happy for her, though. Aww. Look at that. She's blushing. Hold on. Damn it. There we go. She's blushing. You can clearly see it. Bond with the strengthened. Sorry, I didn't read that before. What did it say though? Once he finished, B handed the last one to Reen and they returned to the gardening club. That was sweet. That's adorable. Thanks, Reen. Laura, Sarah, Beatrix all seemed happy. Of course they were. I'll take good care of mine too. I hope you'll raise more flowers and nice. I hope you'll raise nice flowers. I hope you'll raise more flowers as nice as these. Will do. Alright, Sarah. Oh, I think I remember. Are you already drinking at this time of day? Yeah. I'm just in the mood for a quiet drink today. That's odd. But never mind me. You should be more worried about coming up with a brilliant idea for the festival. Me and my drink will be waiting right here for the good news. Seems a bit out of sorts today. Hey, mind if I joined you? Maybe kicking back here for a little while will help me help me come up with a good idea. Be my guest. Just take a seat beside me and I'll get you something to drink. It really does seem off today. I wonder what happened. Here you go. What's that glass for? An old comrade in arms. Today's the anniversary of their death. Ah, it's been years now. For once a year, I'd like to buy him a drink. Comrade in arms. It's kind of a weird word for the phrase you could use in it, isn't it? Curious about my past, I take it? A little. I'm not going to ask you about it, though. You never even brought this up before. It'd be wrong just to ask you about it. Besides, it deals with things that are way over my head as it is. That's why you've stayed quiet about it until now, isn't it? I'd be lying if I said I wasn't interested. But to be honest, I'm still a student. There's so much I have to learn. So much that I still don't understand. So much I don't understand. One day, though, when the lessons I've learned and the things I've experienced allow me to stand as your equal, then I'll ask you to tell me about your past. That's awfully grown up of you. Who knows, maybe in a few years you'll even mature into my kind of man. Well, you are teaching me, so you never know. Gives me something to look forward to. Well, that's enough sentimentality for one day. That glass is all yours if you want it. Is encouraging underage people to drink a hobby of yours or something? Why not? I'm just joking. Start with Laura. I think this one's a lot more cuter than Emma's right now. Oh, are you planning on spending the day here, Laura? I am. The swimming club isn't meeting today, so I have some free time. I spent the day improving myself while attempting to think of an idea for a festival. Improving yourself? Were you doing some push-ups in your room or something? Oops, well, you know, something along those lines. It's nothing of great importance, don't worry about it. Oh, she sees that, but... Would you mind if I join you with your training, then? Maybe a good match will help us think of something. Well, I suppose this is a good chance as any. Do you mind coming out to the highway with me, Reen? Sure, I'll come by. Sure, I'll come, but... why? You'll find out soon enough. Just come on. Excellent. This seems like a fine spot. There's something I'd like your help with. Wait, what are we even doing out here? Now, I don't want to jump to any conclusions here, but if I didn't know any better, I'd say you brought me out here to have a picnic. So, Reen, I'd like you to try this. Did you make it? I did. You see, Sharon's been teaching me the finer points of cooking lately. And this seemed like a good situation as any to have you judge my current progress. Never would have expected you to take up any interest in cooking. You got bandages on your fingers too. That's at least proof you've been going at it full force. Well, I am still a lady, even if I'm a disciple of the sword first. Besides, I'm just approaching cooking as another part of my training. It doesn't hurt that it helps me be more ladylike. But that's neither here nor there right now. Just eat the food already. Alright, wouldn't say no to something you put your heart into. So, how is it? I can't deny that it doesn't exactly look all that appetizing, but I did put my all into making it. It's really good. Honestly, this is on par with the meal Sharon makes it for us. No, that can't be the case. When you go that overboard with a compliment, it comes off as insincere. Maybe so, but it doesn't change the fact that I meant it. Looking at the food, looking at your hands, I can tell how much you care. I can tell how much care you put into it, and that care comes through in the taste. It really does. Well, then I'm glad you like it. Looks like I didn't leave any leftovers. If you want undeniable proof that it was great, well, there you go. Seeing you enjoy the food I made was a nice feeling. I hadn't accepted cooking would make me feel that way. Would you like to do this again sometime, perhaps? Would I? Just name the time and the place, and I'll be there. Thank you. Oh, right. That meal should have given you plenty of energy, so let's move it right along to our sparring. What? That is what you first thought that I'd drag you out here for, isn't it? Come, grab your sword, and let us begin. Look at Sharon. Word has it that you're struck upon an idea for the festival, Master. Word has it that you struck upon an idea for the festival, Master Rain. Not quite. We might be getting a little help of finding some inspiration for one, though. If there's anything I could do to help, please do let me know. I should devote my entire being into aiding you all. I think we'd break all sorts of unspoken rules if we got you involved with this. Thanks for offering, but we'll try to pull through ourselves. How very like you. That's Laura. Huh? It's rare to see you staying in your room on a free day, Emma. Something up? Just feeling a bit tired, that's all. With the Academy's festival coming up, all the class presidents have a lot we need to take care of. That makes sense, I guess. I guess I should let you get some rest then. You got commitments not just as to our class, but the literature club too. Well, it's not bad as I might have made it sound. For one thing, the Literature Club's festival preparations are more or less taken care of at this point. The only thing left is waiting for our class to figure out what we're going to do. Yeah, we really need to do something. We really do need to get that sorted out pretty soon. Let's do all we can to make the festival one we'll all remember. Never mind. It's pretty obvious during last month's field study, but there's definitely something Emma's been keeping from us. Hey Emma, you feel up to talking for a little while? I'll leave you be if you want to rest, though. Rain. Thank you. I really do appreciate your concern. No, oh no, that wasn't what I... So, Rain, I have a little magic trick of sorts that I'd like to show you. Would you like to see? That's an old-looking candlestick. Did you bring that along from home? Yes, I brought it along with everything else here. Well then, let me begin. What? Is that a Christmas song? Wait, no. Blamma. How did you do that? I didn't see you use your Argus, so that can't have been normal art. That's right. All I can say is that it's magic trick of sorts. However, that would make it clear. That should make it clear that my background is abnormal, to say the least. To say the very least. Although I'm sure you suspect as much after what happened in Lower Green Castle and seeing my connection with Celine. See. Right? Thanks, Emma. That was a pretty interesting display right there. I have no idea how you did it, though. Green, thank you. What are you thanking me for? You were the one who put on the show. I'm sure all the other classmates would react the same way if you showed them what you just showed me. Besides, we got Milliam in our class. As far as Mysterious goes, the girl who can summon Arugellum takes the cake. That's... I suppose that's true. Maybe it's ironic for Mystery Girl number 2 to... Maybe it's ironic for Mystery Girl number 2 to ask, but what exactly is Arugellum anyway? Oh, so you don't know either? Here I was thinking there was nothing in the world you didn't know about. That couldn't be any further from the truth. There's a lot that I don't know. Oh, come to think of it, I forgot that I baked some cookies yesterday. I'll go pour some herbal teas, but feel free to help yourself if you'd like. Alright. Go to the bookstore. Made myself some popcorn rather than having fun use off something light and you guys can't hear it. What should I go for? What are you looking for, Makis? Well, the upper and lower class chess clubs are joining forces for the festival. We're planning on holding in chess classes so they asked me to find a good book for beginners. Looks like things have taken a turn for the better there. You can say that again. You might be able to dig up some good reference materials here. Mind if I join you in the search with you? That'd be perfect. Tell me if you stumble across anything chess related, would you? Will do. I'm not seeing anything that we could use. There must not be too many chess books written for complete beginners. Well, it's not exactly the easiest game to wrap your head around. But that's the whole reason you're holding these classes, right? True enough. We'll probably even have to teach a few nobles given our collaboration with the upper class chess club. Did they say something odd? Nah, I was just struck by how much you've changed. Look at you, ready and willing to teach nobles to play chess. You think? I suppose you're right, actually. It's hard to think of nobles in a slightly different light now that I've gotten to know so many of them. It definitely shows. Really makes me wonder why I wasted my time being so stubborn beforehand. I bet Sis was sitting up there shaking her head in disappointment at me the entire time. Don't be so hard on yourself. Experiences like that shape us as people. There's no need to deny any part of yourself. Just thinking of it as something you had to go through to make you the person you are now. But when you put it that way, I don't even feel it half as bad. But I'm going to make sure everyone, common and noble alike, has a great time at these classes, even if it kills me. Maybe doing that will help me figure out the person I want to become. I think you will, and you're going to make the festival one to remember. Oh, Makis, take a look at this. Creepy sheep. Why the creepy sheep? That's quite the title, alright. It seems like just the kind of book you're looking for. It's for children, so it's packed with illustrations and explains things really simply. Then I think we have our chess book. Thanks for the help. No problem. Alright. Now we'll go for uses. Yeah, guys, uses, it doesn't make any difference. They're both pretty good. The writing club is planning on holding a contest of sorts, largely helmed by the second-year volunteers. In addition, there will apparently be a trial corner for those without much experience in the horse riding. That sounds pretty interesting. I like the idea of giving people who don't usually get the chance to go riding the opportunity to experience it. We'll have to make sure that horses are well trained, though, to reduce the risk of accidents. I intend on having an idea ready to propose to our class by this evening. I'll be counting on you then. Maybe you should give them a hand. Anything I can lend a hand with? I'm free right now, so just let me know if there is. Follow me then. I have just the job for you. This is one relaxed horse. We're planning on let beginners ride him during the Academy Festival. He's very patient, even with the inexperienced riders. Yeah, I can't imagine you'd have anything to worry about with a horse this gentle. I wouldn't make assumptions just yet. We need to test the limitations of his stamina. Follow me, we're heading to the highway. Got it. This brings back memories. Rufus and I used to go riding together like this. I can relate. I used to ask my dad to take me along with him when we went hunting. I'd like to meet your father one day. Huh? You and I have similar backgrounds, and not just in the sense that we're nobles. Wouldn't you agree? I wouldn't. With the biggest similarity being that by common standards, we're not true nobles. Precisely, that's why I'm so curious about your upbringing. Rufus also mentioned that your father taught him about falconry some 10 years ago. I believe that I could learn much about the nature of Erebonia nobility from it. It's really weird to hear a friend of yours heap praises on your dad. But sure, I'd be happy to introduce you sometime. I want to show off all the great friends I made here at Thor's anyway. As Sarashine? Oh, maybe Serene? As serene as always. Still. What? Let's go back to the academy. Don't drag your heels. Pretty sure I just heard him say thank you there. Hey, wait up! You have been so busy lately preparing for my club's art show at the festival. We're planning to display everything we've done this year, but there's so much of it that getting it all is exhausting. Looks like you really are suffering for your art. I'm still trying to think of a good idea for our class. I know you are too, so good luck with that. I'll do what I can. He seems to have his hands full. Maybe I should help him out. Mind if I help you out with that? Doing it on your own seems tough. sure? Well then, I'll take you up on your offer. Could you help me sort through my own works then? That's a lot of art. Wouldn't be so bad if I can lug everything around. But it's the art, so I need to be extra careful. Can't let guys down, though. This painting. Looks like you found it. I was hoping to keep it hidden until it was finished, but that's low. So it is yours after all. This is the North Highlands, isn't it? Yes, indeed. I received a letter from my family the other day which contained a picture of Nord. I based my painting on that. It still needs a few finishing touches, though. Even incomplete, this is incredible. It's like I'm back in the Highlands taking in the view. There are people on the hill, too. Hold on. That? That's right. Class 7. There's a lot of beauty in the Highlands that you weren't able to experience during our field study. I was hoping to share that with all of you. That hope never left my mind as I was painting. Thank you, Gaius. I'd like to see more of the Highlands, especially if you can bring along my classmates who couldn't make it last time. You and me both. I look forward to all of us riding through the hills together when that time comes. Here's hoping it comes soon. Alright. Almost like to tell you. We're making some decent progress. Better than I thought. We actually might reach my goal after all. How's it going, Rain? Come up with any good ideas yet? I haven't had much luck myself, so I came up here hoping an inspiration would just find its way in my head. Same here, really. It looks like Toa has a package of inspiration ready to show us, though. Well, knowing her, I'm sure whatever she's got in mind will be a big help. Oh, by the way, the Wind Orchestra decided that we're going to hold a music class. We're going to be holding music classes at the festival. That sounds like a good idea, actually. I'm hoping it'll be a good way to get more people into music. I'll be helping the club out with classes as much as I can. Well, I'm still got time before I'm supposed to meet up with Toa. Mind if I hang out here with you? No problemo. Oh yeah, you know how I mentioned that Toa had a great idea what we could do for the festival? Based on what you said yesterday, you might end up being the biggest part. Seriously? I wonder what that could be. I guess we won't know until I ask her. One way or another, we need to decide on something tonight. Yeah, fingers crossed. With all the excitement right now, it feels like an academy. There's an entire month to go, but the festival's the only thing on everyone's mind. It's wild. Even the upper class students are taking initiative. They're working with their own two hands too. Ah, crap. I'm with you there. Hold on. Did you catch it? I don't think there's so many academies like this. I don't think there's many academies like this one. I'm with you there. Hey, I know this may not be the right time, but you know, I was pretty upset that I couldn't attend the music academy at first. But I'm over it, thanks to you guys. I'm glad I was able to attend Thor's. I feel the same way. It's been half a year now, so let's see if we can top it with the second years. Definitely. But before we worry about that, we've got to figure out our plans for the festival. Oh yeah, that takes priority. On another note, you have your violin on you, right? Would you mind playing a bit for a while? Sure. Maybe a little music will inspire us to come up with something great. Alright, let's talk to Celine. I don't think there's any more events. Bro, what are you doing in here? Any event left? Nah, it's okay. Just gonna skip over that exchange. Was it really 75? This one was less. Ride along bear, ride along bunny, get here. Let's go talk to George again, just so we can fill out those other ones. I want to spend my U material. I hate having 99 on here. The only time I want to have 99 is when I'm grinding. Like, I'm actually grinding for Sepith and all that, so... Let's see... Okay. I'm gonna hold on. I don't need you, so. Alright. Go back to mix. That's what I like to spend my Sabbath on. Let's see. I don't really care about that stuff. Just occurred to me, now that I spent some of my Sabbath, hold up. Just as I thought, some of them went down. Like, I know I didn't need to, but, just fun to see, I guess. Let's see. Just, oh yeah. No, guess not. She want a lemon. Lemon gelatos. You will come in handy. Because of your ATS and all that. That is some boss level stuff. I mean, the health isn't all that important. The fact that it raised everything by 25%, that is something worth using. Okay. Let me save right here. We are sixth time exploring the ruins under the old schoolhouse. Once I start exploring, you'll... Yeah, we don't get it. Alright, it's time to gather everyone. B, Laura, Emma, Crow, Milliam. Because I like Milliam expressions. I like her gung-ho attitude. Alright, who's ready for another trip into the unknown? This will be our sixth time down here, but don't let yourselves get too comfortable. There's no telling what we'll find next. Understood. Just the second time for me and the short stack, but we're not planning on letting our guard down. Yeah, this is one weird place. It's been half a year since we first began and feeling our way through this labyrinth. After all that we've discovered, it seems we don't know that much more than we did when we first began. Yeah, I didn't think this little mystery would go this deep, literally and figuratively. But so far, we've uncovered plenty of questions and precious few answers. That is true. Oh well, we just have to keep pushing forward bit by bit. We're making some kind of progress, right? Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, let's check out the elevator console. Whoa. Something the matter? Well, as you can see, the spare on the console over the 6th floor is lit up now. Well, that's the last one. All the lights in the elevator are lit up now. Huh. That means the 6th floor is the final floor. Kind of anticlimactic. You're right, it does feel a little too soon to have reached the final floor. You look like you know something, Emma, but what? Either way, no way to know for sure until we see what lies in wait down there. Maybe this 6th floor is different from somehow. So this is the 6th floor. I gotta say, it doesn't look much different from the 5th. You're really sure this is the bottom? Well, considering that we've seen the place, there's no... Considering what we've seen of this place, there's no telling what we've found further in. Stay on your guard, everyone. Right. Pardon me. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're solid. We're dandy.
Let's go, go, go!
Wait, what? Back it the fuck up. Oh, I thought as much. It felt like that was odd. Because if we could literally do that, then that was just funny as hell. I would have smacked myself for that. For not noticing that. I mean, come on.
Now that's what I call a chest.
Huh? Did I miss one? Oh, hello.
Oh, my turn. It's my
Here we
turn.
go!
Hostile spotted.
Here we go!
Beginning combat.
Come on, Pete.
Acid flame!
My turn.
It's my turn. Here. My turn. Huh. My turn.
Right.
Okay. Oh, we should be safe now.
I want to do something real quick. Why'd I do that? It just occurred to me, I didn't even need to do that. I have Megalith. I could just swap it to her for a few seconds and then we were handy. What the hell am I thinking? The mindset of Cold Steel 2 is affecting me somehow because that was just stupid. Because in Cold Steel 2 we still have Megalith. In fact, we get it really early, but it's not max level, whatever. Anyhow, the time for it to like regenerate CP is significantly shorter. Like in here, it takes no more than about 15 seconds tops. 10-15 seconds. Yet in Cold Steel 2, while it does regenerate, it takes about maybe a minute tops. So I guess I just didn't feel like waiting, and I just... But don't get me wrong, it's still useful as hell. It saves a crap ton, and usually it works fine for how I play. But I guess it's still affecting me, you know? That whole mindset of just not having to completely rely on it and wait for a good few seconds.
I wonder if we're around halfway through now.
Okay.
Right.
It's my turn. Here.
Now that's what I call a chest.
Go! We have nothing to
I'll
fear.
handle it.
As you please.
Okay.
My turn.
Okay. 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 I'll handle it.
Of course. Now.
I'll help.
My turn. We'll cut our own path.
Change our tactics. Oh yeah, you're solid.
Yay! Treasure! Oh, this looks like the end!
Let me see. Yeah, we're good.
This one looks dangerous. Be careful.
Okay.
Up the area.
As you please.
Of course. Right.
My turn.
Yeah. Arcus.
My turn.
Now.
My turn.
Of course. Off guard.
I'll help.
Well then, let's keep moving.
I'll let you take point.
That was easy enough. I'll say this about the enemies here. They're really keeping you on your toes. Well, we won. And nothing's happened. No sign of any door appearing either. It certainly seems that way. With a letdown for the final floor. But I guess nothing's really happened since the fourth floor. True, we've been able to access a new floor every month, but that's about it. I guess we can't do much here right now. Let's head outside. Roger. Oh. I want to see. Yeah. B, Laura, Emma, William, Lisa. Nah. Fine, I'll change it back, damn it. Why'd I do this? Doesn't matter. Crow's good with anything, really. Well, congratulations, we all survived another month of exploration. Sure enough, nothing suddenly appeared on your way back out. It was the last floor. That means our investigation's over, right? We still know nothing about it. It does seem that way. That can't be the end. That'd make this the worst designed dungeon ever. And just when I started getting the hang of the place too. This is just my hunch, but I don't think we've just taken our last trip to the old schoolhouse. Maybe we should tell the principal later and see what he thinks. Ooh, a kitty. Celine? Oh, this cat's a friend of yours? Yeah, she hangs around the school sometimes, and it looks like she's grown pretty fond of Emma. So you're really not the owner, huh? That's right, she's more like, a really close friend, sort of a confidant. I've seen the two of you hanging out. Sometimes I see Emma in out of the way places just talking to Celine. You've seen that? Just from a distance, I couldn't tell what you were saying. It almost looked like you two were carrying on a conversation. But, well, we are very close. I mean, everyone talks to animals, right? What you getting flustered about? Oh, so you're Celine. That's a pretty name. Ooh, her fur's all soft. I wonder who her owner is if it's not Emma. She has to be someone's cat with this ribbon on her tail. Still, she's quite an elegant-looking cat. I think she and I would get along. Looks like we have a lot of feline fanciers in Class 7. She doesn't seem to mind all the attention, at least. Aww. What is it? It seems like she wants something. It seems like she wants something from me, but the question is what? Oh? It looked like she had enough attention for one day. You think she'll be okay? The old schoolhouse is no place for cats. I'm sure she'll be fine. She seems to have been wandering around here for quite some time. I'm sure she knows her way around by now. Really? That's a relief. Anyway, might as well call it a day. Agreed. Oh, when we're back at the dormitory, we need to discuss what we're doing for the festival. Oops, almost forgot about that. It sounds like we have plenty to keep us busy tonight. For all the progress we made, I'd really rather you were the ones who solve the mysteries of the old schoolhouse. Oh well, I guess there's not much point in dwelling on it now. Oh yeah, it's almost time to meet up with Toa. I should head out of the computer room on the second floor of the main building. 3 more bonding events. Lisa, Pro, Milliam. Let's see. Guess we could do a Lisa, then Milliam, then Pro. Delica? I just got back from my evening ride. There's nothing like riding a bike like that. A wind blows your troubles right off of you. I guess you could say the feeling is pretty much my way of life. Excuse me. I will go for another hour and a half. thing. It's a secret quest. But I will be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Get a refreshing cold water.
Right. Right. Right.
I'm back. Here. Boy. Let me see. Where's Babe? Fee? Hey, Fee. Oh God, their spell. Oh, we're really struggling to come up with something, aren't we? Oh. Damn it, Fee. How come you have magical powers? Maybe inspirational strike if I lie down. You're just looking for excuses to sleep, aren't you? Perhaps. Come on, Fee. There's no need for you to lie. If you want to sleep, then sleep. Yeah, why don't we do Crow instead? Crow will be first. His is actually interactive. I'm also gonna save right him because I want to win. You'll see. What happens if I lose, though? What are you doing here, Crow? Oh, nothing much. Did something happen? Nah, just feeling a bit sentimental. It's nothing serious. Don't worry about it, man. Crow? Sentimental? Now I'm really curious. Hey, Crow. I'm a bit tired myself, to be honest. Would you mind if I sat here with you for a while? I swear, you get weirder by the day. But sure, feel free. You're not sitting, you're standing, Rain. What a sunset. Between this and the cooler weather, it feels like we're full. It feels like fall's finally here. Sure does. Can't help but feel like kinda let this summer go to waste though. Crow. Up for a round of Blade? Seriously? Where'd that come from? It seems like you got something on your mind, and that's not a good That's not a good look for you. But on a blade might only distract you from it for a little while, but still. I don't like seeing you down like this. I want to help, even if I can't do much. Just being your second year doesn't mean you need to pretend you're indestructible. Sounds like the fan's being picked up or something. Or the fans are picking up something. That should do the trick. Yeah, we're good. Still getting plenty of wind in. Wind in. We're in this together. Me and the rest of Class 7 are always here to listen. Even if we're always here to listen, and we know you're there for us. That's what it means to be. That's what being in class. No, that's what being friends all about. That better not be a promise you don't intend to keep. Huh? You're a lifesaver, man. As it just so happens, my wallet is very empty. I was sweating how I'd survive the festival next month without any cash. Besides, how can I say no to such a kind offer? What do you say we start the betting at 100 Mira? Whoa, hold on.
All right, let's get started.
And he's actually forcing this onto us.
Go on, draw a card.
These are actually pretty good cards.
I'm up first. Take this. You fell for it.
No.
Not bad.
I said no.
Not bad. Oh man, I lost?
I was hoping to see what would happen if we won, but didn't think I was gonna lose. Okay, double or nothing, let's go. You couldn't pay me anyway. You tricked me, didn't you? Took you long enough. Psychological warfare, my friend. People can't resist when they see a joker like me acting all sentimental. They start letting up to get fleeced. I can't believe I fell for it. If it didn't work, I wouldn't do it. Honestly, though, it's been a month already. You should have me figured out by now. I really should. But you're one of us now. How could I not be concerned? You're one weird dude. Well, we've already got our cards out. How about another round? Might as well. No bets this time, though. Alright, I can dig it. Doesn't hurt to get a regular match in every now and then. So the two of them carried on. What's this one? I forget. Are you already done with practice for the day, Lisa? Yeah, the second years are all busy preparing for the festival. They might ask me to help them out with setting things up here at some point. Me too. I guess nobody's getting any rest until the festival's over. Especially those who haven't come up with anything yet. Yeah, I really hope we can find something that's perfect for us. Hey Lisa, would I be getting in your way if I stayed around a while longer? Oh no, not at all. There's a spare cross here. So how about we play some catch too? A cross? Oh, the stick thing. Yeah, the stick thing. I'll show you a stick thing. I never used one before. Would you mind showing me how to use it? I'd be happy to. Catch. Oof. Back to you. Oh, that one's actually flew pretty straight. You're getting the hang of this. Little by little. You know, it's nice to play catch with you like this. I never expected that we'd end up so this close. What? That kinda came out wrong. I only meant a few months ago you couldn't stand and to be in the same room with me, but now here we are. Well, there was that accident after all, which I specifically told you to forget about. My bad. But this makes me happy. I remember worrying that we'd never be able to make up, so I'm glad we could just play ball, you know? Cut it out, you're making me blush. I know what you mean, though. I just wish our time together didn't have to come to an end. Wait, now my words are coming out wrong. I meant that I don't want our time together as classmates to come to an end. That's all I meant, okay? Yeah. You got a good point, though. We're going to be second years in just a few months, and 1 year after that, we'll be graduating. It sounds like a long time from now, but I'm sure it'll be over before we know it. Yeah. Hey, Rain, do you remember what we talked about out back in Nord? I agree. But I guess we both said it's some pretty embarrassing stuff now that you mention it. I'm embarrassed just thinking about it. But even so, I stand by what I said that night. If I'm going to move forward, I want to do it with you and Class 7, all the members of the lacrosse club. Because I wouldn't be moving forward at all without all of you helping me. I'd like to think I've helped you too. I'm sure that'll stay true during next month's field study at the Academy Festival and the Academy Festival after that. Me too, Elisa. I feel the exact same way. Things might seem rough now with our last field study coming up. The looming shadow of our final exams doesn't help either. And to be honest, we'll probably even have more challenges to face as second years. By the time we spend together, both the good times and the bad, those are what we're going to remember. Those times are the blocks we keep putting together until we find the shape of the life as we want to live. Yeah, you're right. As long as we don't give up and stick together, we're going to be just fine. Alright. Let's go say hi to Milliam. Well, Sarah can come first. Keep those beers coming. Looks like she's pretty wasted. I should just let her sleep, keep it off. I'm done. Hit my 11. There's no need to be. There's needish to be more booze in this glass. Better leave her alone for now. She'll wake up soon enough. I happen to be in the middle of dinner preparations. There's still some time until everyone else returns, so dinner will have to wait until then. If you have any remaining business, it might be wise to finish it off now. Oh yeah. I made some cookies at the cooking club today. Nicholas and Margarita all got freaked out about it, but it was fun. But it was super fun. What'd you do this time? I let Lenny help me flatten out the cookie dough, but he kind of flattened the whole board on accident. It's almost charming when you put it like that. Mind if I hang out with you for a bit, Milliam? We don't really get the opportunity to relax together very often. Sure, go ahead. Sit on down and kick your feet back. Kick your feet up. Life as a student is so much fun. I've been here for a month already, and I haven't gotten bored at all. Glad to hear it. Oh yeah, you made some cookies at the cooking club, right? Cooking club, didn't you? How'd they turn out? Want to try them for yourself? Here you go. They're pretty good. Awesome, can't wait. It's a bit salty. Yeah, I messed up and used salt instead of sugar. That's such a cliche that I didn't think people actually did it. It's actually pretty good though. Hey Reem, did you even stop to think that I might have poisoned that cookie? Didn't even cross my mind. You wouldn't have really gained anything by doing that, though, would you? That's true. You might not want to be so trusting, though. It's like you forget that I'm with the intelligence division sometimes. Okay, that is true, mostly due to how natural it feels to have you here. Think about it. There's a ton of students here at Thor's, and a lot of them are kind of weird, to be honest. This isn't a normal school, and you're sure not an average student, but you fit here and make things more interesting. I mean, I guess in that way, Thor's is kind of like the salty cookie, and maybe that makes you the salt. Huh. I think I kind of get what you mean. I mean, I'm not really sure though. It's fine. If you don't get it right, it's fine if you don't get it right now. Maybe it'll make sense someday. Thanks for the cookie. I wouldn't mind having some another time. Got it. I'll make him even saltier just for you. That's not what I meant. Alright. Alright, there's one hidden quest. Let's see. There. Cafe. Alright. What are you doing here, Schwarzer? Not a whole lot, just passing through. You seem pretty focused, though. What do you mean by that? I hope you're not implying that I made my way here to practice or anything, or any such nonsense. Got it. Crestfallen? Seems kinda crestfallen. Hey, did something happen? Nothing that has to do with you. For all his normal posturing, Patrick worries about how things just like anyone else. We can help him out? Would you mind telling me what happened? I'm not trying to offer you my help as a charity or anything like that, but sometimes it can help just to talk things through with someone. You are a strange fellow, aren't you? But if I must, I must. If you wouldn't mind, where do I begin? To be completely frank, I'm a little concerned about Celestine. That's a surprise. I can't imagine what a butler of his skill would cause someone else concern. It seems to me to be overestimating his abilities somewhat. For the last week or so, he's been acting rather odd, for lack of a better term. Not only has he stopped reprimanding me when he normally would, he's taken it to spoiling me too. Worse yet, every reply he gives me sounds half-hearted and empty. Now that is odd for him. This is the first time he's ever done something like this too. Don't misunderstand me, he still performs his duties as a butler magnificently. However, his actions of late have made him seem distant, worse so than ever. Curiously, I've also overheard them. I also overheard him discussing these series issues over the telephone too. Something must be going on. Agreed. Unfortunately, whenever I bring it up, he simply brushes me off. This is infantilizing? Infuriating, okay? How about say that, you damn noble prick? Damn it, why do you gotta use such big words? This is infuriating, okay? Just say that. This is infuriating, of course, but more dishearteningly, it feels like a betrayal of trust. I've never seen the two of us as a typical master and servant, but something more. Perhaps something more akin to brothers. Ah. Maybe I can worm some details out of him. Oh? It's possible he might be doing something that he'd rather not involve those he cares about in. But I won't get involved if you don't want me to. If that's the case. If you truly wouldn't mind, not in the slightest, leave it to me. What exactly do you hope to gain by helping me, Schwarzer? I suppose it doesn't matter. You will likely find Celestine attending to the upper class dorm. I leave discovering the truth to you. I'll head right over there. Alright. I'm just gonna blow through this next part so we just... E... There you are. Let's see right here. Celestine? Good day, Master Rain. I apologize as always for the constant trouble Master Patrick causes you. Oh, no worries, he's not as trouble as he tries to be. Hold on a sec, is that alcohol you're drinking? Not even I can escape the allure of drinking on the job once in a while. Sorry, that was a terrible attempt at a joke, of course. This is non-alcoholic. I'm here for the atmosphere, rather than the intoxication. I see. Patrick was right. He is acting kind of strange. Time for me to get to the bottom of this. Hey, Celestine. If I may, Master Rain, allow me to guess the sequence of events that brought you here. On your way to the training hall, you so happen to bump into Master Patrick. After a period of guarded discussion, he let it slip his worries about me. And being in the paragon of selflessness as you are, you offered to talk with me, which ultimately led you here. Am I correct? You haven't been watching us from the shadows or anything, have you? Not at all. It was simply deduction when you know the pieces in play and the surrounding circumstances. However, the real surprise is that Master Patrick could bring himself to make a request of you. I must have caused him more concern than I've ever imagined. He's really worried about you. I don't want to ask you to say any more than you're comfortable with, but isn't there anything you could tell me? Let's just say things are rather complex. Then would you prefer to talk to Master Patrick? God! Would you rather prefer to talk to Patrick about whatever is going on? I feel kind of bad for him the way things stand. I understand. You come all this way for Master Patrick's sake, so it would be rude of me to leave things as they are. But just telling everything would be a bit of a bore, so... Would you mind playing a little card game? What kind of card game? I have 2 blade cards. One card is a 1 and the other is a 7. Now, watch carefully as I shuffle these. Correctly guess which one is the 7, and you win. Do that and I'll tell you everything you wish to know. Well, if you don't mind me getting one question... Well, if you don't mind me getting one question in now, is there a point to all of this? I admit that it's kind of an unusual requirement, but this is deeply a personal matter, so I'm a little hesitant to discuss it. In other words, I'd rather put myself in a situation in which I don't have the choice not to. Now it makes sense. Well then, I accept your challenge. Thank you. Then please choose, Master Rain. Which one is the number 7? I don't know, guys. I wasn't keeping score. I think it may be the left one. I don't know. Which one is it? I don't know which one it is. Is it left or right? I don't know. It has to be the right one. Duh. I'll go with the card on the right. Understood. Allow me to flip the card. There's the 7. Looks like I win, Celestine. Indeed, excellently played, Master Rain. So if you wouldn't mind. Fear not, I'm a man of my word. But how do I begin? I recently received a direct order to return to the Higher Arms household from the Marquis himself. In fact, I'm expected to return to St. Ark as early as next week. Are you serious? Bravely. Personally, I'd much rather stay by Master Patrick's side. However, I've been told that things are getting hectic over there. I see. Surprised to hear that the Marquis would ask for Celestine specifically. He must be even more talented than we think he is. However, Marquis High Arms is an incredibly good-hearted man. It's entirely possible that he will allow me to continue to do as I wish so long as I carry out the duties he asks of me. So I've been trying to find a way to remain interested no matter how much additional work I must do. That's what had me occupied as of late. That's what had me so occupied as of late. And that, embarrassingly enough, had been the root of my odd behavior. Gotta do it. But if you don't mind if I ask what you want to stay by Patrick's side that much, though. Perhaps it seems a bit strange from your perspective. I'm afraid we don't have time for the full story, but I will say this. Master Patrick was one to treat me not as a servant, but as an equal. He gave me a place in the world that others couldn't, and for that, I would do anything for him. I never knew. This is what Patrick meant when he said they're more than just master and servant. That said, I feel terrible that my attempts to remain by his side have caused him so much concern. But telling you all of this has made me up my mind. How so? I decided I'm going to tell his lordship exactly how I feel. Should that fail, I would simply have to think of something else, but I will stay with Master Patrick. But it was speaking to you allowed me to reach that conclusion. If bouncing your thoughts off me helped, then I'm glad I was here. Well then, I shouldn't waste another minute here. I want to settle all this. Allow me to take my leave, Master Rain. Good luck. I hope it works out for you. Also, could I ask you to explain my behavior to Master Patrick? I have something to explain on my own to do. I have some explaining on my own to do later, of course. But I would like it if you could at least share the basic details of my feelings on the matter with him. Of course, you can count on me. Oh. Did you get anything out of Celestine? I did. So he's been told to return to St. Ark. Yet he's been doing everything in his power to prevent that from happening. Try and take action without consulting me again. What foolishness. Why do you seem so happy about that? Happy? Sometimes I wonder what color your sky is, Schwarzer. Besides, even Celestine were forced to leave my side. I would be perfectly... No matter, you did it well today. You're the last person I want to be indebted to, so take this and call us even. Still blew into Reen's hands. But hold on, I didn't help you expecting some kind of reward. That just makes things even worse. I do not wish to be in your debt. Think of this as me fulfilling... Think of this as me having got the formal request of you and having you fulfilled it. Nothing more. As such, you receive your reward and walk away. No loose ends remaining. Got it. Alright. Alright, I'm thinking after... Shoot. I'm thinking after... So the practical exam, we'll call it a day. Because while it may be early, I have work starting tomorrow. I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. I'm going to be going to work at 8. But we'll be leaving like around 7 or so, but whatever. There are a number of things. Like, now that I'm starting work and everything, I'm going to be filling in for someone who's going in for back surgery. So it's not temporary. It's only temporary, but still. Like, I might be doing this, going into there full-time after he gets back and all that. But still. I'll be looking for a job full-time soon. Like, this is going to be temporary, but even so, I'll be working there for a few weeks until... until his back is fixed, so... yeah. Well, here we are. I wonder if Toa's already inside.
Huh? Doesn't sound like she's here yet. Oh. At least she's getting some rest. Must be a rare treat for her. What to do, though? I'd almost feel bad about waking her.
Let's see. Let's be a gentleman and just let her sleep.
She must be really tired. I should let her sleep a while longer. Oh, right. There we go. I guess I'll just read a book or something while I'm waiting.
Huh? Where am I? A jacket?
Oh, hey, you're awake.
Huh? Reen? Oh, right. I came here after the conference was over. So this jacket is... Oh no! I'm so sorry! I can't believe I fell asleep after asking you to come all the way here.
Don't worry about it. You're doing me a favor here. I appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule for me.
Aww. Why is it that you always seem to catch me at the weirdest moments? Still, thanks.
No problem. Glad to do what I can. It wasn't too hot, was it?
No, of course not. It felt really nice and warm. But anyway, that's not the point. Now, listen here, Reen.
Huh?
I mean, lending me your jacket was very sweet and gentlemanly of you, and I'm kind of happy you did. But it's not very gentlemanly to sit and stare at a girl when she's sleeping, you know.
I'm sorry? You were sleeping so peacefully that it seemed almost wrong to wake you up. But I guess it was inconsiderate of me to just let you nap there.
No. I'm not annoyed with you. It's just kind of weird to randomly watch people sleep, you know? If it was someone else, they might have misunderstood.
I don't know. I watch Fee all the time. She just don't seem to mind.
Anyway, I asked you to meet me here so I could show you more about the concert we put on for last year's festival.
Oh, you mean the one you did with Angelica, Crow, and George? Do you have some record of it here?
Actually, I do. George was testing out some kind of orbital video camera that was being developed by the Ruhr Institute of Technology. And we've still got the recording here.
An orbital video camera?
Yeah, the technology is different from what they use for the orbital net. Actually, it's probably faster to just show you. Let me bring it up on the screen.
Oh, you've got pictures of it.
More than just pictures. Just watch.
Amazing.
I know, right? It plays back images and sound at the same time, so it's like a radio and a camera combined. The quality might be a bit rough, but it really feels like you're right there, doesn't it?
It's really something else.
Oh, there we are going up.
Wow.
Isn't it cool? It's called rock. It's making a splash in the music scene abroad. They use orbital audio technology to amplify guitars for it. It's a pretty bold sound, huh?
It definitely is. And, speaking of bold, how about that outfit?
Come on, Rain, you know you like it.
I forgot about the outfit. Don't look at that. Just focus on the performance.
I wonder if that outfit is usable in the second game.
This is...
Like, Toad becomes a playable character. Well, very briefly, towards the end of the game and in the epilogue. But I wonder if that's actually a usable outfit. I'm speaking like very literally. Like, I'm very curious if that's actually a usable outfit. Look it up.
Whoa! That was incredible! I wish I could have been there to see it in person.
Let's see. Let's see.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. So was that any help?
Is there any way to pull up a gallery of all the costumes? Hold on. You'll do. Let's see. Risha? Okay. Just you. Alright, let's have a go and see. Alright. Let's see. Very casual. No? Guess not. Oh, but what's that about Risha? Very curious. Like, I could have sworn she doesn't have any. Oh, it doesn't. Look at this.
Help! This is exactly what I was looking for. I'm not sure if we can put together something as flashy as this. But we do have Elliot, and he knows his music, so I think we might have a chance.
I'm glad to hear it. Crow was the one who planned all of this out, so he's the one you should ask about how to put a program like this together. Angie did our choreography, and George got all the instruments together for us. I'm sure they'd help out if you asked.
I think I just might. We have to get our preparations for the festival underway.
Oh, I put a copy of the video onto this memory quartz for you, too. If you put this memory quartz into the orbital projector here, you can watch the video anytime you want. Maybe you can bring everyone from your class here and show it to them tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for everything, Toa. I mean, I asked you for help, but you really went above and beyond. I don't really know how to thank you.
You're always looking out for me, Reen. It's It's the least I could do. Besides, I'm sure this idea will spark some lively discussion within your class. It's not a done deal yet,
Lively, huh?
but I'm really curious to see how things turn out.
Me too.
Sorry about that. Saw a spider there. It's spiders. Well, that seems to have gone over well. I could see Elliot's eyes light up when I mentioned it. So it looks like Class 1 is definitely putting on a play. And not just any play, a full-scale classical operetta with all the trimmings. Even if an operetta is shorter than a full opera, this is Class 1 we're talking about. I'm sure that they'll spare no expense on the outfits and designs and stage design. True, if they had any blowhards, they'd be a wine tunnel. Class 2 looks like they're gonna run on with their idea of doing some kind of indoor garden. From what I heard, they want something based on the motive on the nights. Wait, what? From what I heard, they want something based on the motive on the sky night, on the night sky. Motive. It's a typo. Sounds like quite the elaborate setup. Class 3 is intending to run a game room based on Blade. I heard they're planning on decorating the room like a castle and provide lessons for beginners as well as advanced matches. Huh, really? Class 4 is going to be doing an Eastern-style cafe of sorts. They're claiming you can enjoy an exotic dining experience. Not sure what they mean by Eastern style, though. Well, my sort is taking the Eastern style, I guess, but yeah, they seem like an awfully broad term. You really don't see too much stuff from the East in Aragonia. Class 5 is doing something kind of different. They'll be using the training hall for some attraction they call Mishy Panic. Wait, isn't Mishy the mascot of that big theme park in Crossbell? Kind of a strange choice considering the current political climate. I'm kind of a Mishy fan, though. One time Lecter brought me back a Mishy keychain. It's pretty cool. Oh, the intelligence division never struck me as the type who would budget the souvenirs. Anyway, the captain of the riding club is intending to organize some manner of the horse racing event. Officially, there's going to be no gambling, but with our senior colleague involved, I'm sure Free Enterprise will find a way. Really, Crow? Toa's not gonna like it if she finds out. Oh, come on, it's a festival. A little low-stakes fun never hurt anyone. A number of second years are planning to run stalls and many clubs are intending to put on events as well. But in terms of scale, the 5 other classes are our main competition. I've heard attendees will be able to vote on which class events they like the most, and with the winner to be announced during the evening's festivities. Sounds like it's gonna make things awfully competitive. Still, it's that much more incentive to make our class contribute one to remember. Which leads to our current problem. What do we do? I'm thinking we should avoid doing anything that would require large-scale equipment. With our numbers and the time we have left to repair, I doubt we could get it set up, or even spare someone to operate it. Yeah, you make a good point. But if we take into account just about the the only other options we have is doing something on the auditorium stage. And it's worth noticing that using the stage would put us in direct competition with Class 1. We can't very well put on a production like theirs, though. We just look like copycats. Whatever we end up going with, it should be something we can all have as a part in. Maybe a martial arts demonstration with a few sparring matches? No, that would probably get turned down as too dangerous. Not a bad line of thought, though. How about cooking contest? Ooh, I call judge. Our troubles are over. I had a visionary idea we can do with the academy pool. Picture this. Stunning ladies in bikinis, wrestling piggyback in the pool. Come for the fight, stay for the accidental exposure. I think not. Get out, no. I really wish I knew who was who. I feel like Get Out was Elisa. No would be Laura. And I think Not would be Emma. B also strikes me as the type to say no. None of those seem like the type that Milliam would... Like, she feels like the type she would actually be on board with it. This is getting us nowhere. They all seem like fun. They all sound fun. They all sound like fun, though. Actually, I did find one idea I think we might be able to use. You did? Really? I'll bet Toa told you, huh? Yeah, she showed me the video, too. I can't believe you never even mentioned it. You guys put on an amazing show. Well, I'm the lone second year here. Didn't want to rob you your bright first years of the full festival experience. So what's this idea then? Did the student council president suggest something to you? Yeah, she showed me a video of a concert that she, Crow, and George and Angelica put on for our last year's festival. A concert on stage with vocals? Oh, that does sound interesting. I have heard that there was one event at last year's festival that really drove the crowd wild. I heard similar things, but I had no idea Crow was involved. Yeah, it was pretty spur of the moment though, so it was too late for them to put us on the official poll. If folks had been able to vote for us, I doubt that we would have ranked right up near the top. Without seeing it for ourselves, it's difficult to say whether we'd be able to do something similar. You got me curious, though. It sounds great, let's do it! You said you saw the video, right? Can you show us too? Yeah, Toe gave me a copy of it. Let's get together during lunch tomorrow and watch it.
I can't wait to see the looks.
I can't wait to see the looks on their faces when they see it.
Though I imagine
Toa's outfit might raise more than a few questions too.
Oh, it's 9 already?
Oh, it's 9 already?
Oven time should be on soon.
Oh, Rain's are reading that.
I'm Misty, and this is Radio Trista. It's 9 p.m. on the 19th of the 9th month. If only I was dressed to the nines to match. It feels like we're finally getting the break we deserve from a long string of uncomfortably humid nights. That's right, fall is finally here, and it's brought its cool night breezes and gentle chirping of insects with it. Along with that respite, Erebonians everywhere are turning to their true autumn passions, food and sports. What do all of you out there look forward to when you realize fall's almost here? For me, it's definitely the food. The crops come into season, ready for the harvest. I can only imagine how much work it has to be for all those farmers. But I can't wait for my first roasted chestnuts of the season. It's just about time for those to start popping up too. Sure, I'll never turn down a Marron Glacé or a Mont Blanc, but roasted is the way chestnuts were meant to be. That soft, melt-in-your-mouth taste, that sweet fragrance, simply irresistible. Whoops! The director's over there giving me the stink eye. Someone hasn't eaten dinner yet, I'll bet. Anyway, fall is also known for being a season for the arts. One of the Empire's most popular cultural institutions is the opera, and no one does opera like Heimdall's famous opera house. But as far as music goes, I'm a sucker for the classics. I still sing along whenever I hear The Whereabouts of Light.
Throwbacks to see in Trails of the Sky. Trails in the Sky.
I stare in disbelief as you fade away, like a dimming star beneath the coming day. Whoa there, almost felt like I was in my shower back home. Speaking of music, some fresh new genres have been gaining popularity lately, both at home and abroad.
She really does have a pretty voice. Though I guess you kind of have to in order to be a big opera singer like that.
I'll look up a few more voice actors.
I don't know if singing on the air like that is such a good idea if she's trying to keep her identity under wraps, though. We've got our practical exam coming up next week, then another field study over the weekend. Sounds like things are going to be even busier than usual. I'd better brace myself.
Ah, damn it. I'd better brace myself for an exhausting week. Megan Taylor Harvey, huh? Oop. Whoa. That was way cool. Let's look at these later. Let's see. Hold on. I'm very curious about. Let's pull you up for later. Link a new tab. Let's see. Let's see Vita. So I'm very curious about her. Vita. Erica Lindbeck, huh? Let's see. What else do I know you from? Anything specific as of recently? Just from scrolling on the top? She was Inea. From Steel 3. Something like she... Well, she did Bugo Stray Dogs, so that's something. Oh, she was Chilai. Black Cat. Ooh, that explains a lot. No wonder. Yeah, Black Cat and Spider-Man. Yeah, that explains a lot from the game. God, she did a lot. I've seen her a few times. You know, I'm familiar with her voice actress. Very impressive. That was neat. But, well, it was certainly quite a technical display. But you think we're gonna put on the outfits like that and prance around on stage? You must be dreaming. Well, the outfits all depend on what kind of performance we put on. The clothes will have to fit the mood and the music. Right, Crow? Yeah, we did a rock song last year. So if our outfits didn't scream rock, the whole performance would have lacked something, in my opinion. Though, in my infinite wisdom, I'd like to point out that revealing outfits will be popular regardless of the music. You guys! Outfits aside, it does seem like a bold concept. If you would think to put on a performance like that. If we put in the time to practice, we may even compare favorably with Class 1's operetta. Well, Elliot's the music expert here. Do you think there's any chance we could put on a performance like this? Hold on. First things first, how many of us can actually play an instrument? You learned the lute from your dad, right, Reem? Yeah, I'm no virtuoso, but I can play as long as the music's not too complicated. And Elisa, you can play the violin, right? Yeah, my grandfather taught me. Guys, you play the sitar, right? Sitar, was it? Been playing it for years. I can play the piano, so with the four of us, it looks like we have our instruments covered. Guess that means we just need to work on our music and lyrics and decide who's going to be on vocals. So yeah, it really depends on what sort of music we want to do, but I think we can pull up an impressive performance. Great. Well, well, when you put it that way, it doesn't sound like such a bad idea. That's true, and it seems fitting for a festival, too. Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's do it. Then the matter is settled. I'm in favor, too. I dread the thought of the instructor I dread the thought of what the instructor would do if we didn't have anything decided by today. So we leave the musical responsibilities in Elliot's hands then. Yeah, I think he's in the best position to decide the style of the performance, decide the style of the performance, our songs, and what we should do, and what we should each be doing. That okay with you, Elliot? Sure thing. I haven't spent all these years studying music for nothing. Oh, and Crow? Do you think you could give us some help with the outfits and with getting all of the equipment we'll need? I'd like us to do much with ourselves as we can. Sure, I'll do what I can. This might be a temp thing and all, but I am part of Class 7. So if you're going all in, I'll throw my chips on your pile. Crow. Wow, maybe I've had you pegged wrong all this time. So just leave the outfits in my capable hands. I'll make sure you all shine like stars up there, especially the ladies. I take it all back. He's not even trying to hide it. We're counting on you to keep them tasteful, Rean. Right. Tasteful. I say we're nothing at all, but hey, I guess that's not gonna fly with you girls. Honestly, sometimes you girls have no taste. Sorry. First, congratulations are in order. It took you long enough, but you finally decided what to do for the festival. So you're following in Toa's footsteps and putting on a concert, huh? Have you decided what kind of music you want to do? Not exactly. We're still kind of getting things sorted out. At the very least, it should be pretty easy to decide who's playing an instrument and who'll be on vocals. I'm not exactly sure if I've ever touched an instrument. Can't say I have either. You'd probably need at least some rudimentary experience to play an instrument at that level at the festival. I had the pleasure of seeing last year's concert live. They put on a real show. Rean, Pro, you two are handling all the outfits, right? You guys have you guys have that under control? Yep, we've got the shit on lockdown. Well, we've narrowed it down on the 15 most promising designs. Hades, save us all. Suppose we'll just have to rely on Rean to save us from being dressed by Crow. Honestly, I feel a little envious. If I were 5 years younger, I'd jump right on stage with all of you and have a great old time. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Instructor? How old are you again? Aren't you in your mid-20s? Even if you were 5 years younger, graduation would still be years behind you. Hush you. For us ladies, everything up to the mid-20s is just a warm-up, and men, they're like fine wines, better with age. I'm not sensitive about it, really. This is just another valuable life lesson that is my duty as your instructor to impart. Anyway, as much as I'm looking forward to the festival, that's not why we're here today, are we? Not only do you have no field study next month, it looks like you're off the hook as far as the practical exams go. Oh, too. So this will be our last practical exam for a while. I figured I'd crack up the challenge a couple notches. Wait, are you going to serve as our opponent? Bingo! Just think of it as a long-awaited second round of May exam. If you want to get back at me, now's your chance. But you better bring it, because I'm not going to go easy on you. Alright, Green, pick 2 of your team, and because you're up first. Got it. B, Laura, let's do this. Looks like we've reached maximum Sarah. Looks like we've reached maximum, Sarah. Reached maximum? I have no doubt it's about our expertise in combat. Even if we don't win, I want to see how much we can do. Well, if we're holding anything back before, now's the time to pour it all in.
I take it you're all ready? You've been studying and training here half a year now. I think you might finally be able to do it. Now, show me you've got what it takes to pass with flying colors. Yeah. Come at me with everything you've got.
Okay.
Rain, if you would do the honors.
As your blades, gather on my blade! Strike!
You've come a long way.
That's the power of the 8 leaves.
AP increased by 2. We did it. It took all 3 of us fighting in top form to eke out a narrow victory. What are you guys talking about? Reno only had to do his S-craft. Nicely done. I can't believe how far you've all come in just 6 months. I know you've been honing your team in tactics, but I wasn't expecting such a top-rate performance from you so soon. But you know what? As your instructor, that's the best feeling in the world. Okay, that's 1 group down, 3 more to go. I'll call you in groups of 3, so be ready to jump in while I call your name. Nice. Is she even human? Multiple groups with multiple opponents, in every group she was still able to put up a fight against all of us. She's on a completely different level. We'll need to redouble our efforts in training if we hope to match her. You could say that again. I'm spent. Mind if I use you as a pillow, Emma? What? Here? Have you no shame? Looks like there's still some life left in her yet. She's the only person I know who could fight 4 back-to-back battles and still have the energy for wisecracks. Don't get me wrong, I'm genuinely impressed with how far you've come. Now I could tell you where you're headed for your field study without any worries. Up we go! Alright, get them while they're hot. Brewer and nursing of Ortis. Brewer and Ortis. Interesting choices. Brewer and Ortis. Those are 2 of the Empire's largest cities, right? Well, technically they are. Brewer's far from small, but Ortis is kind of on another level. It's the 2nd largest city in the Empire with 400,000 people. With over 400,000 people. It also happens to be the stronghold of Duke Hyen, the noble faction's de facto leader. Are you out of your mind? You want us to drag this hyperactive chatterbox straight into the noble faction's largest stronghold? Does make a good point. Or is this hostile territory for her? No two ways about it. If they find you poking around, then they'll burn you at the stake. Hey, I'm not that worried. I've snuck into orders plenty of times before, and this time I've got you guys with me. I'll be fine. This is no laughing matter. I'm a bit concerned too. As am I. Orders is quite far from here. If something were to happen, not to worry. If we're thinking about what to do. We're thinking about what to do about that. Still, you're not in for a late payback vacation. That much I can say for certain. That goes for the group heading to Ruhr too. The Reinford group is based out of Ruhr, isn't it? Though Ruhr's also part of the Marquis Ragner's domain, and he's the head of one of the 4 great houses. You're like a stubborn old man, huh? He's supposed to be a real hardliner, even among the big shots in the aristocracy. That's true, but the Imperial Army also runs a military factory in the vicinity. The Reinfern group isn't aligned with either faction, but I can imagine there are more than a few ongoing complications. But really? Sounds like trouble if you ask me. Why would my father and the other members on the board choose destinations like those in dangerous times like these? Well, like I said, we're thinking those issues over. With the Academy's annual festival coming up next month, there is no field study being planned. So this is your chance to show off all the know-how you've gained from your previous field studies. Make whatever preparations you need to, and when Saturday rolls around, travel with your heads held high. Class 7 has done a damn good job so far. The only reputation you guys have to live up to is your own. Thank you, instructor.
Your rank's gone up. Here's a little something from the Academy.
Alright.
You did really well, Reen.
Alright. Fine. Alright.
It's 8:20. So we're still waiting on Elliot and Crow then.
It looks like they nearly pulled an all-nighter working on our festival performance.
It sounds like they've got a general idea of what they want, as far as style goes. But they're both nitpicking the set list and all the little details of the performance itself.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm not worried about Elliot, but I can't say I've got an abundance of faith in Crow.
Well, be that as it may, we just have to leave it to them for now.
Still, I was surprised by what the instructor said last night. What do you think she's cooking up this time?
I can only shudder to guess.
Oh, before I forget, I want you all to stop by the Academy tomorrow morning before you head out. Both groups, meet me out on the field by 9 a.m. and don't be late.
Well, Sarah randomly springing things on us is nothing new.
But why delay our departure? It takes 8 hours by train to reach Ordis as it is.
You're right. If we're still in Trista at 9 a.m., it would be past sundown before we got there.
The train ride to Ruhr is over 5 hours, too. Ideally, we'd all be on the first train out of Trista. How about it, Sharon? With the way you're just standing back there smiling, I'm guessing you know something.
She's always smiling. What are you talking about, Elisa?
I hope you're looking forward to my unsurprise when we step off the train in Ruhr to see you already there.
I wouldn't dream of it. I assure you, I'll only be seeing you off this time.
She's totally going to be there ahead of us.
That's about as sure a bet as you can make. Pretty certain she knows what's going on, too.
She's one amazing maid. I feel like I have my own professional chef, too.
Oh, sorry guys, I overslept.
Yo, morning everyone.
Morning.
Looks like we have everyone now.
We have to meet the instructor at the field by 9, right?
I don't know what she wants to see us about, but don't worry, we've still got some time left.
Anyway, I think we should head out now. I'm sure most of us have some last-minute preparations to take care of.
True.
Have a safe trip, everyone.
Alright, let's look for Celine. Let's first off, let's handle the fruit. Bee's going here, Elisa's going here, Crow's going here. Alright. Now we can take your stuff back. And you keep mine free, and attack free. Okay. I'm taking this stuff back. I don't need that stuff, but I... Why not? It's fine, it's fine. Let's see. Let's give you back, Blue Rhapsody. Rhapsody? How do you pronounce that word? I forget. Give you back your stuff, crime and punishment. Alright, everyone seems to be good. I've already sorted out the cords before. I know there's some equipment, but eh. Let's see. Lady Sarah is waiting your arrival on the Academy's field. I suggest you fully prepare yourselves before heading out. Please have a safe trip. Now I'm even more for sure she knows what exactly what's going on. Actually, I forgot one thing. Oh, I guess my equipment is off. Let's see. Celine? She did the, No? Oh, I think I know where she is. No. There you are. Oh, even Celine's here. Maybe she's curious about what's going on too. Who knows what cats are thinking about? What cats are thinking? Is this for me? Thanks, I'll make good use out of it. Alright, Instructor Sarah should be waiting for us. Let's get moving. Alright. So... we didn't exactly reach my goal. But like I said, Miss Tsundere Cat, I got some bad news for you, Matt. This is no joke. I'm being 100% serious right now. I'm ending the stream now. Like I said, I gotta wake up early tomorrow. I gotta work, and to be perfectly honest with you, I've been staying up for a good while, past like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning or so. I'm not playing. That is the genuine truth, and I need to get back in the swing of waking and going to sleep like around 10 o'clock or so. Like 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock or so, and being ready by morning, so... yeah, I guess we didn't exactly reach my goal. I think we would have likely been close to my goal if we were attending the regular time. So... I'm not streaming tomorrow because... well, here's the thing about my times now. I get off at work like around 6. And I'll be likely, the second I get back home, I'll be eating my dinner and everything. So I likely won't be streaming until like 7:30. And even then, I'll likely keep my times down to like 9:30 or 10. So roughly like a 2-hour 2 to 2.5, maybe 3-hour streams at best from now on. The only time where I'm going to be streaming normally is going to be on Saturday or Sunday, but I'm not going to be streaming this Saturday. But for now on, 6 o'clock streams will be happening on Saturday and Sunday. What are my other time? What about Friday? I completely forgot about Friday. What's that like? Friday... no go. So Monday through Thursday, like the 7:30 for streams, and Saturday 6 p.m. So yeah. This is gonna be a temporary thing, but likely I'll be working there full time starting now, and for like maybe, I don't know how. This back thing is only gonna be for temporary, but I might just start working there full time, like just to get money in, because I need a new car and so whatever. That's about it. I'll keep you guys posted like if anything else happens, but still, like, you guys know what it is. So if you guys like this video, feel free to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, join my Discord server in the description below, and all that other good stuff. And I'll catch you guys